The emergency alarm on platform Echo 7 wasn't supposed to sound like that, shrill, urgent, repeating. Senior Chief Marcus Webb had heard it in drills 100 times. But at 3:17 a.m., when it woke him from sleep, his heart knew immediately this wasn't a drill. He grabbed his radio. "Control, this is Webb. What's the situation?" The reply came through static: "We've got multiple subsurface contacts. Divers. In the water. Under the platform. They're planting something." Webb felt ice in his stomach. Iranian combat divers. Attacking from below. Not helicopters. Not boats. Underwater approach, the one vector the oil workers couldn't defend against. He had 6 Navy SEALs hidden among the 43 workers. They'd been embedded for months, waiting for an attack everyone hoped would never come. Now it was here. Coming from beneath the waves. And the next 68 minutes would prove why attacking American infrastructure is always a fatal miscalculation. Persian Gulf, June 28, 2025. 3:17 a.m. One oil platform. Iranian underwater demolition team planting explosives. And an American response that would eliminate Iran's entire naval special warfare capability. Stay with me, because what happens next will redefine everything you thought you knew about underwater combat. Let me ask you something: what's more terrifying, an enemy attacking from the sky, or an enemy already underneath you, unseen, placing explosives on your only foundation? Platform Echo 7 sits on 4 massive support legs. Each one sunk deep into the seabed. Each one critical to the platform's stability. Destroy even 2 legs, and the entire structure collapses. Iranian naval intelligence had studied this platform for 8 months. They knew helicopter assaults had failed before. Boat attacks were too visible. So they'd trained a different approach. 20 combat divers. Rebreathers that produce no bubbles. Delivered by midget submarine. Swimming the final 3 miles. Underwater. Each diver carrying limpet mines, magnetic explosive charges that stick to steel and detonate on timer. The plan was elegant. Plant charges on all 4 legs. Set 90-minute timers. Withdraw silently. Be miles away when the platform collapsed, killing everyone aboard and shutting down 4% of Gulf oil production. What Iran didn't know, Platform Echo 7 had underwater acoustic sensors installed 6 months earlier. Passive hydrophones that detected unusual sounds beneath the surface. At 3:12 a.m., those sensors picked up something wrong. Rhythmic sounds. Metallic scraping. Breathing apparatus noise. The platform's automated system flagged the anomaly. Sent alert to the security office, where Senior Chief Webb and his 6 embedded SEALs had been waiting for exactly this. Webb moved fast. "All frogmen, gear up. We've got Iranian divers under the platform. Full combat load. Night operations protocols." The 6 SEALs grabbed rebreathers, underwater weapons, and thermal imaging systems. These weren't the oil workers' security guards. These were naval special warfare operators, trained for underwater combat in conditions most people can't imagine. They entered the water at 3:19 a.m. through the platform's moon pool, a shaft that opens directly to the sea. Silent entry. No splash. Just 6 shadows disappearing into black water. Lieutenant Jake Morrison led the team. He'd done underwater ops in 6 different theaters. But hunting enemy divers under an oil platform at 3 a.m.? This was new. His thermal optics showed heat signatures against the cold water. 20 contacts. Spread across all 4 platform legs. Some already placing charges. others providing security. Morrison hand-signaled his team. 2-man elements. Each element takes 1 leg. Silent kills. No shooting unless compromised. The first Iranian diver never knew what hit him. Morrison came from below, the one-direction divers rarely watch. 1 clean knife strike. The Iranian went limp. Morrison secured the body, removed the limpet mine, continued. His swim buddy neutralized the second diver. Then the third. Clinical. Professional. Terrifying in its efficiency. But at the third platform leg, something went wrong. One Iranian diver spotted the American team. He triggered an underwater flare, a desperate signal to his teammates. The black water lit up in green phosphorescence. The Iranian commander immediately knew they were compromised. He made a split-second decision: detonate the charges already placed. Kill everyone on the platform. Accept the team losses. He reached for the backup detonator. The one that would trigger all planted mines simultaneously. Morrison saw it happen. The Iranian reaching for his vest. He knew exactly what that meant. He fired his underwater weapon, a specialized rifle that fires cavitating projectiles. The round hit the Iranian in the chest. But not before the Iranian's hand touched the detonator. Nothing happened. The charges didn't detonate. Because the SEAL team had already located and disabled 4 of the 6 mines that had been planted. The remaining 2 weren't enough to compromise the platform's structural integrity. The Iranian commander's last thought was confusion. Then Morrison's second shot ended it. The remaining Iranian divers scattered. Some tried to fight. Most tried to escape. None succeeded. The SEAL team hunted them methodically through the underwater maze of platform supports. Thermal imaging made them visible. Training made the SEALs deadly. By 3:34 a.m., all 20 Iranian divers were dead or captured. But Webb knew this wasn't over. Iranian combat divers don't operate alone. They have surface support, extraction vessels, command boats. And those boats were about to have a very bad morning. At 3:36 a.m., 3 Iranian fast attack boats approached platform Echo 7. They were supposed to pick up the dive team after mission success. Instead, they were sailing into an ambush. USS Bataan, an amphibious assault ship that had been shadowing Iranian naval movements for days, was 12 nautical miles away. Her crew had been monitoring the underwater attack through the platform's sensor feeds. The moment the SEAL team confirmed the divers were neutralized, Bataan launched her air wing. 4 AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters. 8 F-35B stealth fighters. All converging on the Iranian extraction force. The Iranian boat commanders had no idea what was coming. Their radars showed clear skies. Their communications were normal. Everything seemed fine. Then the F-35s activated their targeting systems. The Iranian boats lit up like Christmas trees on infrared. Every heat signature. Every engine. Every crew member. Visible. The lead F-35 pilot acquired all 3 boats. Gator flight, weapons free. Sink all contacts. AGM-84 Harpoon missiles launched. Supersonic. Sea skimming. Unstoppable. The first Iranian boat exploded in a massive fireball. The second tried to turn but the missile followed, striking amidships. The third attempted to deploy countermeasures, useless against modern guidance systems. All 3 boats destroyed within 90 seconds. But the Vipers weren't done. Iranian doctrine called for backup extraction vessels. Intelligence suggested at least 2 more boats loitering 10 miles out. The Vipers found them at 3:42 a.m. Hellfire missiles made short work of both vessels. The Iranian Naval Special Warfare Team that had trained for months, equipped for years, was completely annihilated. Every diver, every boat, every support element. At 3:48 a.m., Admiral Warner made his assessment from 5th Fleet Headquarters. Iran just attempted to destroy an American protected oil platform using underwater demolition. That's not terrorism. That's naval special warfare operation. We eliminate their capability to do this again. Authorization came within minutes. USS Milius prepared for Tomahawk strikes. Primary targets: Bandar Abbas Naval Special Warfare Base, the facility that trained those divers, the command center that planned this operation. Secondary targets: midget submarine pens, where the delivery vehicle had launched from. Support infrastructure, training pools, equipment storage. At 3:55 a.m., dozens of Tomahawk cruise missiles launched. Each one programmed with precise GPS coordinates verified through years of satellite surveillance. At 4:22 a.m., the missiles struck the Naval Special Warfare Headquarters building. Disappeared in a massive explosion. The admiral who planned this attack died instantly along with his entire staff. Training facilities collapsed. The Olympic-sized pool where divers trained, demolished. Equipment storage bunkers, obliterated. The midget submarine pen, destroyed with the submarine still inside. Iran's entire naval special warfare capability eliminated in under 30 minutes. Let me give you the timeline. 3:17 a.m., underwater sensors detect Iranian combat divers planting explosives under platform Echo 7. 3:19 a.m., 6 embedded Navy SEALs enter water to engage. 3:34 a.m., all Iranian divers neutralized. Explosives disabled. 3:36 a.m., Iranian extraction boats approach platform. 3:38 a.m., F-35s and Vipers destroy all Iranian boats. 3:42 a.m. Backup extraction vessels eliminated. 3:55 a.m. Tomahawk strikes authorized. 4:22 a.m. Iranian naval special warfare facilities destroyed. 4:25 a.m. 68 minutes after initial detection. All hostilities ended. Results: Iranian divers, 20 eliminated or captured. Iranian boats, 5 destroyed. Iranian submarine, destroyed in pen. Iranian Naval Special Warfare HQ, obliterated. Platform Echo 7, secure with 0 structural damage. American casualties, 0. Iranian casualties, hundreds, including senior commanders. Iran spent years developing this capability. Trained elite divers. Built midget submarines. Planned this operation for months. Destroyed in 68 minutes. At 4:30 a.m., as dawn broke over the Persian Gulf, one Iranian diver sat on platform Echo 7's deck. Hands zip-tied. Shivering from hypothermia and shock. He was the only survivor from his 20-man team. The only one who'd surrendered underwater when he realized the Americans were everywhere and escape was impossible. Senior Chief Webb offered him a blanket. Hot coffee. What's your name? The Iranian looked up, eyes hollow. Lieutenant Reza Hosseini. Iranian Navy. You're a long way from home, Lieutenant. We were told, 6 security guards. No defenses underwater. Easy target. Webb shook his head. Your intelligence was 8 months old. Your planning assumed we were complacent. And your commanders sent you to die for an operation that was compromised before you ever entered the water. The Iranian went quiet. Later, during interrogation, he revealed everything. The months of training. The detailed planning. The mock-up platform they'd built to rehearse. He also revealed something else. This was supposed to be the first of 12 planned attacks. 12 oil platforms. 12 underwater demolition operations. An entire campaign designed to cripple Gulf oil production. Operation Fortress Deep didn't just stop one attack. It prevented 11 more. Operation Fortress Deep proved something about modern naval warfare that Iran failed to understand. You can't rely on stealth when the enemy has sensors everywhere. You can't plan for visible defenses and ignore the invisible ones. You can't attack American infrastructure and expect anything less than total destruction in response. The 6 Navy SEALs who hunted those diverse in complete darkness did what special warfare operators do: remained unseen until the moment of crisis, then executed with lethal precision. The F-35 and Viper crews who destroyed the extraction force demonstrated why controlling the air means controlling the battlefield, even at sea. The Tomahawk strikes that demolished Iran's naval special warfare capability sent a message that will echo for decades: attack our assets, lose your capability to ever attack again. June 28, 2025. Platform Echo 7. 3:17 a.m. Iran thought they were executing a sophisticated underwater demolition operation against a vulnerable target. 4:25 a.m. 68 minutes later. They learned why American platforms are defended by warriors they never see until it's too late. To the Navy SEALs and Special Warfare operators, your work is invisible until it matters most. Then it's everything. We see you. Stay safe. To everyone watching, while you sleep, professionals are hunting in darkness, underwater. In conditions that would terrify most people. They do it so you don't have to. Until the next one, stay sharp, stay informed, and remember that the best defense is the one the enemy never sees. See you soon.